What's happening?
What's up, guys?
Legendary review time coming from Highland Park. This Highland Park is a 1958 vintage coming in this Italian import.
Ferrato.
Ferrato importa. So yeah, Italian import. We've done a lot of Italian import reviews. This is an 18-year-old. 1958 vintage. The label of 1958 was on here, but it was kind of like peeling off. It's a very old bottle, obviously, and I just took it off because it was falling apart. But yeah, that was on there.
It's the coolest bottle, man.
Yeah, just an
So
old
cool.
style green Dumpy.
Green Dumpy.
Bottled at 43% alcohol. Old school Italian import, vintage, 18-year-old Highland Park. Very, very dark,
Look at that
rich sherry, which these green Dumpies are very well known for.
These are legendary, man.
Yeah, these don't go for cheap.
No.
Probably a good $3,000 plus at auction.
That freaking color,
Yeah,
man.
so they definitely don't go cheap.
What are the various vintages to look for?
I see, yeah, 58 and 59 are the more sought after vintages of this.
Got it. But it goes through the early 60s, right?
I believe so. I haven't seen I don't remember all the vintages.
Okay.
I'm always looking at the 58 and 59.
Those are the all-stars. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's been breathing for a little bit on the nose.
Let's do it.
It's old school sherry from 50s, 58 Highland Park. Very old school, kind of funky, dusty, and musky kind of sherry, right? You're getting a lot of that funk, a lot of dried fruits. You're getting, very, very rich, like Persian dates and rum raisins and the figs. But then you're just kind of going into kind of a mushroomy kind of an element.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting like fresh oregano in here.
Oh my God. I'm getting like, you said the old danky sherry cask?
Yeah.
I'm getting like, with use of Paxaret, almost Paxi thick beeswax.
Yeah.
Like Paxi thick beeswax. Yeah, all kinds of herbs.
100%.
Rosemary, thyme, light little bit of sweet sage, with all the usual sherry stuff too.
As Mike is saying, old school like beeswax. Highland Park is known for having that beautiful balanced honey.
Yes.
But this honey is so much dankier and earthier and funkier, right?
It's like funky honey.
It's very funky honey.
So I'm saying like Paxi, that kind of funk
yes,
element. Yeah.
Yes, and it's waxy like you were saying. It's just very, very rich, and it approaches that rich balsamico kind of a level where you're getting, just beautiful vinaigrettes coming through as well.
But then you're still getting the beautiful Highland Park heather, coastal Orkney character.
Yes.
It's still there.
Yes.
But with legendary old school sherry cask.
Absolutely.
I love that. Like balance, like you said. Where the sherry cask doesn't overshadow the character. I love that.
Especially with air.
Yeah.
Especially with air, the character tends to come out a little bit more.
Right.
Where when this bottle is freshly opened, it hits you more with the richer sherry flavors.
Right. I love it. This is more complex, more refined. It spans the whole spectrum.
Yeah, it's got everything. It's got that really, really, really rich sherryness, and it helps knowing it's a Highland Park, because then you really start noticing that Highland Park smoke too.
No, I remember when you first opened it. Yeah, it was amazing, but it was like pure sherry cask. Now it's like it's grown, it's gotten a degree, and now it's Highland Park.
Yeah, with air, it's gotten some elegance, perhaps less powerful,
right?
A little more elegance.
Right.
You can enjoy it both ways, the whole journey of the bottle.
Again, absolutely, this is amazing.
This is absolutely amazing. It also has a very light hint of like minerality to it.
Oh yeah. Coastal, the herbs again, and like deep foresty, like porcini mushrooms, all kinds of exotic different mushrooms and fungi, whatever.
So loving that fresh oregano note to it.
Yeah, no, crazy oregano. It's like a meal. It's crazy, zesty.
Palate?
That's nuts.
Oh yeah.
You know that oregano, bro.
Yeah.
That's nuts, man. Best oregano I ever had.
Wow.
Oh my god, dude.
This one's hitting right now.
Oh.
Wow. The earthy elements.
Damn.
It's like you're picking off the oregano. It's almost got like even a hint of grass, but then earthy, kind of like you're actually wild mushrooms, like you're kind of walking through the
Like you're
forest.
foraging.
Forest mushrooms.
Yeah.
And then
Crazy.
the rich aged balsamico, approaching that rancio.
Yeah.
And then the dried figs and rum raisins, and the rich plum skin, because I'm saying plum skin because of the drying elements in the back,
Yeah.
and the leather and the sandalwood and that musky, funky beeswaxy honey.
Paxi, man.
Yeah.
Sweet paxi, like paxi honey, paxi mushrooms, paxi oregano, paxi herbs.
Yeah, and it's just
This is nuts.
it's just old school. It's old school sherry. You got that minerality and that heathery smoke aspect to it, but more in the background, and it just balances it out,
all
adds
balanced,
complexity.
man. It's got the whole array.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is really nice. One more sip.
Yes, sir. Mm. 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 What a way to highlight that distillery character, man. Wow.
In a way that
Wow.
you're not going to get from, it does, the distillery character in this 50s style of the distillery character.
That's what I mean.
Which is different from
Yeah.
today's character.
No, of course. I just mean when we first opened it,
Yeah.
the sherry cask was just dominating. And
Drier
then-
and a little richer and fuller.
Right.
I wouldn't use the word flattened out, but more opened up and perhaps dropped in ABV by 1 or 2, but added that silkiness.
That's what I mean. Like the Highland Park character
Yeah.
definition was like fighting to get through, and it broke through. But now I think it's a better whiskey for it.
Yeah.
It's more balanced, more complex. Like you said, more refined, more mature.
Yeah, and just that finish with those foresty mushrooms and the balsamico and leather and sandalwood, just kind of lingering and lingering and lingering. Really, really nice. Ultra long finish, fully tasted still. Super Star whiskey. I give this a very solid 93 out of 100.
It doesn't drink like 43%, man.
I mean, it's powerful.
Yeah.
There's a lot of flavor. Drinks like a 50%.
Yeah. I'm struggling, man. It definitely, when we first had it, I was leaning like toward 92. Because again, the sherry cask was hiding the distillery character.
Yeah.
I'm kind of fighting. I want to give it 94, but it's not quite there yet. Maybe it'll get there. 93. Is the true score
Just
today.
Superstar. And we're trying some epic
Today.
whiskeys tonight too, so
It's all relative.
yeah, it becomes a little relative.
So
But
might be
either
being
way.
a little unfair. Sorry, but
Yeah, I mean,
It is what it
94,
is.
93, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. Either or both.
but at that
both
epic
incredible.
level,
Yeah.
epic level.
Absolutely, absolutely. Just an absolute incredible superstar of a whiskey. Would love to hear your comments if you've tried one of these old green dumpy Italian import Highland Parks from the 50s.
Now, how much these go for at auction? I know they've gone up. They used to be kind of a bargain.
They used to be kind of a bargain, but 3,000 plus.
Okay. No longer a bargain. For a while
No.
there, a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Because there's so many of them
Yeah.
that were bottled.
Yeah,
It was a good target.
well, yeah. They
Okay.
used to be good targets,
Okay,
but they're tougher.
Yeah.
I mean, look,
Getting tough.
they're superstar whiskeys. They don't go for cheap
Right.
these days. None of them do. So,
All of it is just getting crazy, obviously.
absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
All right, you guys. Appreciate a thumbs up if you like this review. If you want to see more, please subscribe, hit the bell notification because we're going to bring a lot of legendary old school drams like this. And we'd love to have you on board. Cheers.
Cheers.